We good. We back with another. There it is. One Piece review, chapter 1164. That's right. That's the number. That's the number. Um, it was good. It was a good chapter. What else can I say? Quick chapter though. Very fast chapter in my opinion. I kind of read it pretty fast, or it felt fast, but makes sense. I think Oda is saving the next chapter for that long spread. Now, hopefully we get some exchanges, some actual fights, because right now, as we've been saying, it's been mostly clash piece with these fights so far. Like with Emu, everyone did their one attack. That was it. A couple of clashings of people getting one shot and whatnot. There has been like good panels of exchanges back and forth. So hopefully for this next chapter we get that. Now you're probably wondering what's going on next chapter. Let me explain to you now with this chapter review. Spoilers, obviously. Going into it. So, chapter starts off. Emu does the Dami Reversi on Davy. Not Davy. I'm getting ahead of myself. Rocks. Everyone started was like, what's going on with Rocks? Then Emu and Rocks having this conversation saying, when we get this like big reveal that Davy D. Jones was the original king of the world. And Emu is an usurper. So right there, we got like the biggest reveal, and now I kind of know what the Will of D is. It's like, you're a part of the Davy clan almost, is what I'm assuming. And like you have that urge to be like a conqueror or a winner, something along those lines. So anyone with the Will of D has the chance, or has that like, is a part of that bloodline almost. But apparently I think like Rocks like, and Teach are like, they're straight descendants, I believe, like part of the main family branch, while everyone else kind of like, branch off descendants, is what I'm guessing. Because like Davy Jones's family, then like, the Will of D. Or is it something different? I'm theorizing right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, the point is, Davy D. Jones was the original king of the world. Emu did something, backstabbed him, and now he became king of the world. And Rox just wants to carry on Davy's lineage of getting the title of the world back. You know what I mean? Getting the world back. And then Rox brings up how Emu was afraid of two things, which is Davy D. Jones and Joy Boy. Or he said like, I wonder which one you fear most. So now we're starting to get like the foundation of things going on. Blackbeard represents Davy Jones, and Luffy represents Joy Boy, obviously. So now we have that two dynamics of one representing freedom, and the other one representing the will to be on top of the world and whatnot. And I think with both of those, we'll finally get them combined together forces to defeat Emu. Is what I'm guessing. It might happen. We'll see though. But like that's the theories I'm putting up right now. That's what I'm starting to pick up. It's looking interesting. Anyways, we get through the chapter, right? And at that point, Emu's upset. He's trying to put it in Davy's dream, and like the full effect on reverse took place, and now Rox is going wild. One taps Kaido with ease. Big Mom comes in confused. What's going on, Rox? What's going on with you? He flicks her away. We get a cool panel with Rox and Whitebeard. Rox goes in for the attack against Whitebeard. Whitebeard blocks it. There's a cool clash. Again, clash is not really a fight. They're clashing to like breaking one of the twin peaks of the mountain away. That's gone now. But in the clash, just sent Whitebeard flying, alright? So now, Islands in Chaos. We again cut to, I believe, Dragon, stumbling about because like he just lost Shanks. He's trying to figure out, oh my god, I couldn't even say this child, but where's his baby? He's freaking out. Then Rox's wife and Blackbeard or Teach are still running off. They're running off, and Blackbeard's chase not Blackbeard. Teach is not Teach. Jesus, I'm getting the names confused. Rox just chases them down, and she's upset, saying, "My bad, bro. Because of us, you got in this pickle and whatnot." Let me find a quote exactly. We do like quotes. We do like quotes here. Damn. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's like, oh, so you lost? Question mark. Cause she's surprised too. Her man lost. She didn't think it will happen. She said, I'm sorry. It's our fault. It's our fault. You faced that thing to save us even though you weren't ready yet. Damn. So that might have, ooh, weren't ready yet. So was that implying that Rox was getting prepared to? Because earlier Rox was looking for a certain devil fruit, or was looking for two devil fruits, and one of those devil fruits were he assumed was on Elbaf. Okay, I'm starting to see the vision now. So Rox was planning to fight Emu and get a certain type of devil fruit. I'm guessing that's either like the gum fruit or the dark fruit maybe. That's what I'm guessing he was looking for. Couldn't find them yet, but like he was planning to get those fruits to then fight Emu. And then it makes sense too. Hear me out. Let me cook. Because Blackbeard with the dark fruit, you could like take people's devil fruit powers and whatnot, and also give it to other people. So maybe Rox was hoping to get the dark fruit and Joy and the Nika fruit is what they call it now. So they can have both Joy Boy's powers and the dark fruit powers both combined to take him out. But I guess it got separated, the fruit finds the person that it's looking for, so it found its way to Blackbeard, and the Nika fruit found its way to Luffy, so it worked out. So it wasn't Rox's time yet, but he clearly had a plan. It just, things got speed tracked because, they went for his family, his clan on God's Valley. So, anywho, they're getting chased, then cannons fire at them, and Kuma comes in and teleports Teach and the wife away somewhere. So he teleports them away. Explosion happens. Then we cut to Garp and Roger. Both of them worry about their fellow Marines and fellow crewmates. And they both then call for Roger to come at them. You know what I mean? They're getting Rock's attention because they want to run the fight. And I think that Haki was spreading too. So I think they were also flexing their Haki as well. I think at that point, Emu recognized the will of D. Probably they were using Conqueror's Haki. And at that point, what was I going to say? He said Davy Jones, he's confused. He thought with that silver Haki that Davy was there. So again, I'm thinking the will of D is again the will of Davy Jones. And them using Conqueror's Haki is kind of close to how Davy uses Conqueror's Haki, or even maybe Joy Boy too, because Joy Boy's Haki, when it was flexed through that knot, that gave Emu the scare. So I'm guessing those two certain type of Hakis gave Emu PTSDs or whatnot. So Rox pulls up, but then he used that mind technique we remember from earlier. What was his name? Momo used it with Luffy hearing his thoughts. Then Luffy also heard it with the Sea Kings and whatnot. The point is, mind reading powers. I think it's also thing with the will of D and whatnot. And Rox was basically telling them to please kill him, and they were confused because they were seeing tears down Rox's face, what's going on with him. Apparently, he just asked them to please kill him, and then we end on a panel of Rox versus Roger and Garp. So now we officially know why Roger and Garp had to team up on Rox. It's because he won full evil demon mode controlled by Emu. Wants to die, but he's amped now too. So now we finally got the context, because earlier I was thinking, bro, why is Roger and Garp would have beat up on Rox when he's just trying to save his family? Now we know he went full rampage mode, and excuse me, that was gross. He went full rampage mode, and he wants him to take him out so he could, just be done with it, because this isn't him. So overall, good chapters. So now we finally got a solid reason for why the jumping happened and why they had to beat up Rox. And it's unfortunate, but again, it's gonna be gas, bro. This next fight, I'm hoping for some crazy stuff, because it's Amp Rox. We'll say bloodlusted, I think he's not holding back. It looks he has no control of his body, but his mind is still intact. So maybe the Dami Reversi changes the body, but the mind is still there. Maybe that's it, or maybe because he has a strong will, he still has some of his personality left still. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm making, again, theories and whatnot. But, man, it's a shame to see, bro. Next chapter, we're losing Rox. And this whole Rox backstory was, it was great. This is really just a Rox backstory leading into why Hero... Oh! I've got the most important thing, bro. I was just yapping. Also, Emu was saying, for his plans to, stay king of the world, he's going to use the docile giants because they'll be great soldiers. That being the, everyone from Elbaf, because Harrow is trying to, make Elbaf a peaceful place. And Emu sees that opportunity to be like, okay, I could use these guys to make my own army with giant soldiers and whatnot, because the giants are one of the strongest, people on the earth, on this earth practically. Very strong, very powerful. They have like, the pure giant bloods too and whatnot, who are like 10 times bigger. So like the giants are important. If Emu has them as soldiers, it'll get pretty wicked, you know what I mean? So you have this warrior race of people as your soldiers. Then Monster's like, hey, yo, listen, leave Harold out of this, bro. He doesn't want to be like your soldier and whatnot. So yeah, now we get even more backstory. And I'm guessing the reason why Harold was taken out was because he didn't want to probably be a part of Emu's plans and whatnot. So he was probably like backstabbed or set up or something like that. Because like, again, he was killed by, I think, soldiers or his own soldiers. So maybe he was like, got the diamond reversing himself, was going mad, and like Ax's crew was still somewhat sane to take him out or something like that, and they blamed it on Loki. I don't know the full context. We'll figure out when it happens. But yeah, now we kind of like understand like the full scope of what's going on. And I can't wait for the next chapter, man. It's going to be good. The backstory, again, this backstory has just been great. Like, it was a good ride, like, build up. And like, once we get to this climax, bro, it's going to be like, ooh, that felt nice. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen after the backstory, because like this whole backstory was just him talking and healing up Loki. So now I want to see Loki in action, how they're going to do against, these Holy Knights and whatnot, how they're going to fight back. I'm intrigued to see. I'm also intrigued to see the devil fruit that was on Elbaf. I think maybe Loki ate it. My guess of guesses is it's going to probably be like the World Serpent fruit, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. It's going to be like just ginormous. And you go, that would be cool to see. If it's like the World Serpent, that's his devil fruit, and then like on top of that he's like a giant as well. That would be cool. But again, we just had like Kaido a couple chapters ago. He was just like a dragon, and like a Western dragon. So hopefully the design is kind of cool. It might resemble maybe the snake from, what's that place name? Skypiea is what I'm guessing. Something along those lines, maybe. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's going to be like some Norse-themed devil fruit. Maybe like a mythical Zoan. That's my guess. It might be some crazy power too. Who knows? So like my bet is a World Serpent. If not, I was wrong. Who's to say? But yeah, that's it for this chapter review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe. That's what I was looking for. Oh, and comment. We like comments here because, again, I like to talk. Y'all like to talk. It's a fun time. That's my way to engage with the community, so we could have a good time. Because it's not always about me and my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts as well. Oh, that's my accent. That was embarrassing. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all next time. Be easy.